want you to get on your feet. Stand up, stand up. Come on, get loose with the heat. Right now, right now. Pick the body till you black out. So get the fuck up.
What's up, guys? So today we got something big happening with the S2000. It's been a few months since the last time that I actually had it wrapped. I wrapped it a pearl white that was a color flip. It wasn't as dramatic as what I really wanted it, so I got bored with it really fast. Ended up just taking it off. Well, I got more vinyl coming today for it. Doing something a little different, a little crazy, a little aggressive. We'll see how it turns out. People are either gonna hate it or they're gonna love it. I made the car on Need for Speed Heat, and that's usually what I do before I do any vinyl wraps or modifications or anything else like that. Usually I can get something that looks similar to something that I actually want to get for the vehicle. Put it on there, see how it looks. If it looks good on there, chances are it'll look decent in real life. So I did my vinyl wrap on there, loved it, showed it to a few people, everybody loved it. That was the general consensus, so I ordered some vinyl wrap. I'm going with a different brand than I normally go with. I usually do 3M, Avery. I've used Oracle on Chris's car, used Hexus, KPMF, Vivid. But today we're gonna be using Teckwrap. And I've only used their sticker vinyl, which has been awesome. So we'll see today how their actual vinyl wrap material is. So I'm not prepared at all. Garage is a mess. Car is filthy. And I need to do some cleaning. Got cars in the way. Our cars have the pleasure of living beneath pine trees. And look, you can see it. It almost looks like a metallic flake in person. But nope, that's just sap and pollen and what have you. Got flies on it and this thing's filthy. So you gotta wash this, move this, organize that, clean everything up, sweep the floor, spray it down so we reduce any dust or anything else like that that could potentially get picked up from the vinyl. When you pull the backing paper off vinyl, it creates a lot of static. And anything on the floor, if the vinyl is even remotely close to it, we'll pick it up and stick to that, and then you're gonna have a bunch of crap underneath the vinyl. It's not gonna look good. So we'll come back as soon as I get all this taken care of, car cleaned, garage cleaned, and ready to go. And then hopefully I can get started on this today before work. We'll see if the car turns out good. S2000's cleaned. And while I was gone, vinyl showed up. I'm excited to see the quality of this wrap, how it holds up, ease of install, because Teckwrap is significantly cheaper than most other brands. The only other brand that's really kind of in the same price range would be Oracle. Vivid is pretty reasonable with their pricing. It's not anything like 3M, Avery, Hexus, KPMF. Those brands are all a little bit more expensive, but you're paying for the name and you should be paying for the quality. But so far my favorite vinyl to use is Avery. Conforms really well. It's a thinner material, so it doesn't really add any protection, but that's not really why you're vinyl wrapping something. And it just works. It works really good. It's easy to use. It's the easiest material that I've used. I'm trying to find a knife and I can't. Oh, I have garage and no knife. Okay, so open up the box and you have your vinyl right here. It'll come with a little bag over it just to protect it, and then on these little rollers so you can actually leave it in the box, pull the vinyl out. Let's get this out and see how the color looks. All right, and as you guys can see, I got some chrome here, and this is the mirror finish chrome that they have, and this is just for accents. And I mean, it's chrome. And here is the main color. It's got a really nice gloss to it, some metallic in it. This is the Gloss Passionate Purple. And let's go get this out in the sunlight, see how it looks. This will look real nice. It's pretty close to the same color that I have my valve cover and what my wheels used to be until I got the new ones. It's similar to that. I can get out of the street. Alright, car is clean. Car is clay barred and wiped down, and then just finished it off with the isopropyl alcohol, wiping it down, just making sure that everything is off of it. Now the next thing to do, shut the garage door, bake myself to death in here, and start applying vinyl. I think we will start with the door, because that and the fender are the easiest ones. So nice thing about Teckwrap is, and I don't know if this is across the board for their gloss colors, but they actually have a protective cap over them, and it doesn't feel like it's very thick, so you should be able to apply majority of surfaces with the cap on it. But I think what they recommend is get the film laid down on the panel that you're wanting to put it on, get it on there, and then as soon as you have the material tacked onto the surface, so you apply a hinge, so basically you just apply pressure on the vinyl so it's stuck in one spot, and then you remove the cap, and then you can start squeegeeing everything down. But that will keep the color from, or the wrap from getting scratched or anything else like that during shipping and initial application on the vehicle, so that's kind of nice. But I am ready to start laying the vinyl, so I'll get a piece cut out, start working away at this.
Jammy on a beat, boy.
Alright, door's done. Well, almost. Still gotta trim out the handle and the mirror and put the trim back on, but otherwise, door is laid. Gloss is super nice. You can clearly see the reflection of everything. Color is awesome, even in the low light. Yeah, now I'm actually going to get everything set up so Carissa can do the trunk, and then I'll move on to the front fender. So now for masking off areas, this is what I was talking about. You mask it off with some painter's tape on the parts that you don't want wrapped, that are next to the parts that you want wrapped. That way when the vinyl sticks down on this, especially on days like today where it's 90 degrees outside, the vinyl, as soon as it touches anything, it's sticking. So this makes life a lot easier, and it will also help prevent you from damaging the vinyl when you go to pull it back up, since it's going to be stuck down. This is the knifeless tape. It has a little filament running all the way down the length of it, and what you do is you break the end of it and then you pull it through. You lay the vinyl over it, you pull it through, and it cuts the vinyl. That way it leaves you with a perfect line. You can do, they have design line and tri line, which is for like pinstriping. Design line, so you can bend the tape around a little bit to get designs or round edges, curves, things like that. And then this is just your basic knifeless tape. But yeah, this is ready for vinyl to be laid on, and I'll get Carissa so she can come in and help me do that. Alright guys, so the car is pretty much wrapped. The only thing left is the front bumper. Color is looking amazing. And then next thing I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be putting the over fenders back on. I need to apply the trim lock around the edges. And then once I get that on and the front bumper done and put back on, then we'll be doing something a little like this. Gotta love Need for Speed. Well guys, I had ran out of time to get any footage of the car after I had fully wrapped it and didn't record us doing any of the side decals or anything like that. So I'm doing that now so you guys can officially see the car. Here it is. Gotta love Need for Speed.
Get up. We want you to get on your feet. Stand up, stand up. Come on, get loose with the heat.